I don't know what's going on with this stupid thing. Is anybody in here? Just leave it like this. Hi, Jack. That's funny. Hi, Jack. Yeah. Well, I was having problems, so everybody was in, and then they got booted like 2 different times. I think I got it figured out. Welcome back again. Sorry, Shannon. I don't know what was going on. I was having all kinds of issues. That's why I like to put that I like to come on early and adjust things out and things like that. Yeah, it's having like when I would go back into the studio, would be two of me in there. What do we got here, Charlene? I ask that you pray for my health tonight. I got very sick last night and don't know why. Don't know what's going on. Just know that I love you. Absolutely, we will absolutely pray for you, Miss Charlene. I love you. You're going to be okay. God's going to fix it. He's a mighty, mighty God. I saw your cake, Shannon. It was beautiful. It looked yummy, too. Oh, and you do, Shirley. Dang it, you got me. I should have got you first. I love you, too. We're all going to pray for you. Actually, let's just pray now, and then we can pray later again. Father, we come to you right now, and we ask you, Father, whatever is wrong with Miss Shirlene, please, Father, touch it, heal it. Put your loving hands on it, Father God. Bless her health, bless her finances, bless her heart, Lord. We just ask that we want her to feel better, Lord. We want her to feel amazing again, Lord. And we know, Father, that you can do this. So we ask you in your son's name, please help Miss Charlene feel better in Jesus' name. Amen. Oh, I bet it was, Shannon. I bet it was. Oh, I hate this. I'm pretty sure I got whatever that stuff's called. Oh, I think it's coming over here now, too. We love you, Charlene. Get you some good night's rest tonight. Tell Slim to wait on you. Now it's his turn to wait on you for a while. Broken sent a message out that they didn't get to put the stent in like they wanted to. They went in through his arm, um, and I guess they're going to do something else later, not right now. But he is home, so I know. I don't know what happened, Tammy. I don't. Every time I don't know. It just kept messing up. That's why I like to be early and work on it before. Otherwise, we'd be started, and yeah. So, but I'll tell you what I used to tell my kids when they said I owed them money. It's better to owe you. Wait a minute, how was that? Oh, I forget how it goes now. I forget. I guess it doesn't matter. I wish I could remember how that goes. It's such a smart aleck remark. Ooh, but I'm actually miserable right now. Oh, it's better to owe you than beat you out of it. Oh, okay, Shirlene. Well, have somebody help you. You just can't keep pushing yourself like this. You need Shirlene time. Oh, speaking of meds, I'll be back. I got to go get mine. Oh yeah, that's true too, Shirlene. Miss Shirlene, you ever have shingles? Yeah, it's very painful. I think that's what I have, but I'm not 100% sure. I got some right here on my booby in it, very painful, but now I'm getting it like back here, and that's painful. And it just like sends a shock to my, oh, like a jolt. Hey, Broken. Glad you're home. How are you? There's Miss Sneaky Sneaky herself, Tina, sneaking in. Yeah, I was having a bunch of problems with the stream. The stream wanted to be stupid, and oh really? I can put that on there? I have to go get some of that tomorrow, because man, it's right underneath my arm and inside my armpit and on my booby. Whew. Going around my back there, but there's no rash here. There is here, but not back there, but it hurts like this up here did. I'm glad you found us. Good. Oh. So what are they going to do to you now? They couldn't put the stent in, so what's next? What would be next? Oh, here, you guys want to see my intro? Those that didn't get to see it because I messed everything up. Let me show you my intro. I think you're going to like it. Ready? Watch. There we go. Isn't that nice? What'd you say? Got put on 2 more meds. What'd they put you on? Broken, if you don't mind me asking. Yeah, I know. I know, but I'm going to the doctor. Yeah, what kind of isorsabide? I take that too. Yeah, I take isorsabide. You like it, Charlene? Oh, you love it, Charlene? Thank you. I got to make the gator smaller. It's too big. I haven't went back in there and done that. Amlodipine. I don't know. Let me get mine. I don't think I take that. I think they took me off of that one after my heart surgery. Okay, I'm not going in there and digging through all those meds. I will just look on my chart and see it because I know I was taking that at one time, but I take so many I don't remember. They took me off a lot of it after my heart surgery, but switched it out for different stuff. My chart. Yeah, have fun. That's what they had to do to me. Mm. Being cut open is no fun. Hey, Dustin, how are you? Being cut open is I wouldn't pray. I wouldn't want that. Wish that on my worst enemy. Let me see. I take. Well, I most of mine is for heart and blood pressure because I have the worst. My blood pressure is from kidney disease. So I had my first stroke when I was 16. I've had 2 major strokes, and my blood pressure just goes crazy. All right, so I take metoprolol tartrate, clopidogrel, atorvastatin, alendronate, nefapine, metformin, omega-3, charcoal, lorcatin, torsemide. That's nasal. That's nasal. That's nasal. Oh wait, yeah, CoQ10. No, I don't take that anymore. They took me off of that. What was it called? I remember taking it. They took me off of it. I don't have to take that because since my heart surgery, most of the stuff I take is for my high cholesterol and for my kidney disease and the tumor on my kidney and high blood pressure. Yeah, I don't think I would ever do open heart surgery again. Amlodipine. Yeah, I don't think I would. Not because of what I went through. It made me. They give you fentanyl. And I promise you, I had dreams that they were trying to kill my somebody who was trying to kill my family. And I saw my aunt get shot. I saw him shoot her dog. It was just like it was real. Oh, is it a beta blocker? Yeah, so I don't take that one. I take some other stuff now instead. What do I take instead? I take aspirin, of course. Nasal spray, nasal spray. Torsemide, oh, that's a water pill. Lorcatin is a blood pressure, vitamin D, omega-3 fish oil, metformin. That's a blood pressure right there. Nifedime, that's for my bones because they're horrible. You know what? Metoprolol is no. I don't take anything like that. No, I don't. I don't take anything like that anymore. They took me off of it. If it wasn't for redox, what is that? Oh, that's awesome. What is it? Redox. What's it for? I'm going to have to take me a pain pill if this keeps up. I ate my cabbage soup tonight. It's pretty good. Although I put a little bit too much hot peppers in it because it's kind of spicy. What does it do? Oh, channel blockers. Yeah, it's for your heart. It's to keep your heart from beating so fast, I guess. I don't take any of that. I used to take it all the time. I don't take any of that since my open heart. I don't have to. Hi, Barbara. If you have open heart surgery, they take you off. I mean, I was taking a whole lot of pills, and now they've got it down to, yeah, they are, Tammy. I didn't realize how, I've never had them. I never known anybody that had them. It like shoots a pain right to where I'm hurting at, just like a zap. I'm going to go to the doctor tomorrow. All right, I'll be back. I got to take some Tylenol 3s or whatever they're called. Oh. It's the thing in a miracle in a blue bottle. Hi, Barbara. Do you have to have a prescription for it, Dustin? Jeez Louise. And can you take it with other stuff? What you got a brace on for? I'm not going to scratch it. It hurts to scratch and I can't touch it. I probably won't sleep. I haven't slept the last 2 nights because of it. And I thought it was from working out. I thought I pulled a muscle. So I haven't worked out but just one time this week instead of like I'd usually do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, but this week I just did Monday. Oh, You'll have to send me some information on that. Yeah, I don't scratch it. It just keeps me awake because I lay on my left side to sleep, and that's the side it's all on. So I'm on my right side and I can't sleep, and it's back and forth. And I slept on the couch today. I just pulled it back, put my feet up, and just laid there. I slept like that, and then I slept over like that for a little bit. They went in through your arm. Oh, really? So you have to wear a brace? Well, you probably do have to keep it, yeah. How long were you at the hospital? 4 hours. That's not too bad. But they didn't put a stent in. Uh, did they clean it out or anything like that? Oh, okay. Thank you, Dustin. Health. Health is definitely more important. I've been poor my whole life, so it doesn't matter. I don't know. I mean, except for when I was working. And I haven't worked since 2019. Hi, Slim. How are you, my friend? I love you more. Haha. Yeah, tell Charlene that she didn't get that one. You didn't either. They couldn't do anything. They didn't even go in there and clean it out. I don't have to have stent. I mean, I can't have stents, but my doctor will go in there with a big long, I guess it's a needle. I don't know. And it's got like a little squeeze thing on it. And he's got a balloon on the end of it. And he'll go in down through my legs and he'll pump that up. And the balloon will blow up and it'll push all the plaque off to the sides and open them up so I can get some blood flow through there. Oh, okay. Let me write that down. Got it. Thank you, Charlene. One more time, Mama Charlene. Yeah, so they've never given me a stent, never, ever, never even attempted to. And see, when they did my open heart surgery, I had to go see if they could do oh, he wants to come on panel? All right, hang on. They did a thing to see if my arteries were big enough to have them just go like through my arm and then do the heart thing, but I wasn't a candidate for it because my arteries are so tiny. They said nope, so I had to have open heart. All right, let me get my thing going here. Copy. Oh, what's going on? Paste. There we go. There it is, broken. Did he say his were too small too? Oh, it's in too small of an area. Huh. I got you. Boop. Welcome in.
Yeah, it's hard to type when your hand's like this.
Oh, you still got oh, I know what you got. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they went in through my arm like right here and
Right. Like your wrist area, right below your wrist.
yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't put me out. They
No.
they put me in this twilight stage
Right.
and they gave me one dose of the stuff, it didn't work. They gave me a second dose of the stuff, still didn't work. So I was like, just go in and fix it.
See what they
So
did whenever I have it done, they go in through my groin, but I'm never asleep. But I'm like in a twilight because they want you to breathe a certain way at certain times. So you have to be able to do
yeah,
that.
I just told them, I'm like, go in and do it. I get out, my daughter's sitting there, and then the medicine hits me, which freaks my daughter out. She starts crying and stuff because I'm like,
Aw.
man, I'm not feeling good. And then, she stopped crying because the nurse was in there and everything. Then the doctor comes in and he's all, you know, dropping the bad news that if the meds don't work, then they're going to cut me open. And he flat out said it because I love doctors that don't beat around the bush, that they're just upfront and blunt. And
Right.
he was like, don't do anything, don't go outside, don't go swimming. And I'm like, well, my granddaughter's birthday party's coming up, and he's like, you might have to miss that. And I'm like, not on my deathbed am I going to miss my granddaughter's birthday party.
Right.
And he was like, well, I'm just telling you now that you're living on borrowed time.
Really?
And my daughter broke down and started crying.
You're lucky they went in through your arm. If they went in through your
Well,
groin, you would not be up yet.
they're because the last 2 times it went in through the groin.
Did they?
But he said they're getting away from that because
Oh, cool.
There's-
That hurt.
there's so much fatty tissue there that they
Yeah.
got to get around.
Sorry,
I
I'm
was-
jumping. I don't
I
mean
wa-
to jump.
I was all amazed at the ceiling mount they had in there for the machine that was over me. That
Oh, I
thing
didn't-
was like the most intricate bolted thing
Oh,
up
yeah?
on the ceiling. And then because they asked me what I do for a job, and I'm like, well, I'm medically disabled. I can't work, but I do YouTube. And it's like, oh, you're this big YouTube star. And I'm like, no, I've only got 5,100 subscribers. And everybody was like, but you're a YouTube star. People on the internet know you. And I'm like, I'm no star. I'm just a dude with a microphone and a camera. But the
Yeah,
messed up
right.
thing is you guys have probably seen me do it on video. I make my own cigarettes.
Oh, do you?
I can't do it with this.
Oh, yeah,
on.
no doubt.
So my daughter went with me to my smoke shop and bought me a pack of cigarettes, and then she's all in there because it's a amazing smoke shop. The amount of what I call art pieces in there. She was all like looking at them and stuff, and I'm like, pick out something for Randy. Randy's her boyfriend, hopefully to be son-in-law if he ever gets off his ass and asks my daughter to marry him. You know, because especially now it's like, bro, my daughter wants me to walk her down the aisle, and she doesn't want to be carrying an urn of ashes down the aisle.
No doubt. No
'Cause
doubt.
Because we haven't figured out. I'm good friends with her real dad who lives in Florida.
Oh, my gosh.
He's gonna grab one arm, I'm gonna grab the other arm, and we're gonna walk side by side down the aisle.
Well, that's nice.
Because a lot of people are like, oh, the ex, but he's cool. He's all into tech the same as I am.
Yeah, see, I don't have a problem with neither one of my exes. We all get it well.
Life's too short to be
Yeah.
petty. And
When I got divorced the
problems.
first time, he always came to kids' birthdays, Christmases. I didn't leave him out of nothing.
But yeah, this sucks. But I told
How
my
long you got to
daughter
wear that?
for 2 days.
Yeah, see, I didn't.
I told
never
my
had one of
daughter, I'm
those.
like, well, here's another piece of medical stuff that the state of Arizona's paid for. Because that's the good thing. And not to be bragging or anything, but all my health stuff is 100% paid by the state.
Yeah,
Everything.
that's good.
And my daughter, because she used to work for my cardiologist, she went through all my paperwork and came up on a sheet that had numbers on it. And she goes, Dad, let's just say we could buy a very, very nice house for what it's costing to keep you alive.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
And I'm like, yeah, I don't go see, some Joe Schmo doctor that takes care of everybody.
You know what it costs? Just my cardiologist, how much money he made on the open heart surgery? Just him, no hospitals or anybody else. He charged $284,000.
And
Just
my
do
daughter
surgery.
was thoroughly impressed because she thought we were going to a hospital. And I'm like, no, we're going to the Tri-City Surgical Center. It's its own building that my cardiology team runs. They built this fancy custom building, and it's freaking cool.
Oh yeah. Well, at
because she
least
was
you're in good hands.
yeah, because
Ooh.
I don't because I've had cardiologists that almost killed me. One of them told me after a massive heart attack I had, where I actually flatlined in the hospital twice, had to be cleared, jump started twice. He told me that I needed to go outside and walk. It was August here in Phoenix. Yeah, telling somebody that just got back from walking that razor line of not being here anymore. Oh, you need to go outside when it's 117 and walk.
Yeah, that's a bit hot.
And I was like, there's no way in hell I'm doing that. And I told him right then and there, I'm like, you're fired. I'm going to find me a new doctor. And he was
I
like,
loved
you
all my
can't.
doctors.
And he goes, you can't fire me. And I'm like, yes, I can. And you're lucky I don't call the state of Arizona Health Board on you. I've told every cardiologist after that what he said, and they were all like, yeah, you were lucky that you fired him because he would have killed you.
That's crazy. What are you doing there, Kat? Oh. I
Like,
don't really know how long I'm going to be on because I'm like really in a lot of pain.
well, I'm so sorry you're in pain.
Oh, I think I
The
have whatever they're,
but the funny
forget what
thing
they're.
is that my cardiologist asked my daughter, does your car have air conditioning? And she goes, of course it's got air conditioning. It's brand new. It's a $45,000 soccer mom ride. She calls it an SUV, but to me, an SUV has to be four wheel drive.
Oh,
A Kia Sportage isn't an SUV. It's just the 2020 versions of a minivan.
we are red in Ohio too. All right. So,
And
what is everybody? My question to everybody. Oh, what are we doing tomorrow night?
we're
Are
all
we
going to
gonna?
have to watch it on CNN because CNN is not letting
I
anybody
know.
restream it.
Only the ones they allow it can restream it.
Yeah, and
Um,
there's a bunch of channels like Portland Andy and everybody says that they're going to restream it, but
I bet he don't.
they are risking their channel getting completely banned.
Yep. I mean, Benny Johnson said he had planned to do it, but he said today he wasn't touching it. There's
Yeah,
no way.
I'm not going to do it. I'm going to watch it
Yeah.
because I guarantee we're going to see a whole new version of Biden come walking up on that
Love you,
stage.
Charlene. God bless you, my dear. Get a good night's sleep.
Because I have 5 different photos of Biden, and they all look different.
Oh yeah, I know.
Two
Yeah.
of them, my face tracker won't even recognize as Biden.
Good night, Shannon. God bless you.
I have a face tracker on my
Don't
phone,
work too hard.
that can open your phone up. If you look at it, it won't open my phone with 2 of those pictures.
Jeremy is? Who's Jeremy?
The quartering.
Dana, who is Jeremy?
The quartering.
The quartering. I never
Yeah,
heard of him.
it's a channel called The Quartering.
Oh, let me check that out.
Now you're in my neck of the woods. You probably need to stay on the good side of the internet and not get down into my side of the internet.
No, I'm not gonna stream it. I just want to watch. I don't oh my god, I don't have cable.
CNN has a YouTube channel.
I'm not watching CNN. They're only doing this so they can get all the ratings because their ratings suck.
So they can control everything.
Yeah, that too.
Because I guarantee it, I said it in my video I made.
Yeah, I bet Oreo will too. I bet he will.
They're going to have technical difficulties, even though we don't ever have technical difficulties.
There's going to be a lot of technical difficulties.
Yeah,
and then when Trump tries to say what's going on, they're going to call him a liar.
Well, they're going to control Trump's microphone.
Oh yeah, I know.
But it doesn't
Yeah,
matter
fly on the wall for sure.
unless they come up with another C-19 thing in the next 3 months. But I've also been telling everybody, don't do the early voting. Go on November 5th, wear your red t-shirt. Don't wear anything with any kind of American flag or MAGA or anything on it.
Right.
Wear just a plain red t-shirt. You can buy them at Walmart in the men's section for like $6 or $7. And I know that a lot of people don't look good in red. You're either too pale or whatever, or me, I look like the freaking Kool-Aid man in a red t-shirt. Well, I actually lost weight. I can't say I'm
Hey,
300.
Kool-Aid.
I can't say I'm 300 pounds now. I'm 294. And that's with my heavy ass cell phone in my hand.
Oh, wow.
But we had to do the math because the scale was in metric. It said 133.7. And I'm like, I haven't weighed 133 pounds since I was like 10 years old. She goes, sir, that's in kilograms.
Oh.
And I'm like, well, we're in America.
Really, Tammy? Mags is going to stream it? Are you sure?
I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole.
Me neither.
Because I guarantee if CNN told Tim Pool and Steven Crowder to know you can't stream it, they're going to whack everybody's channel. Because think about it. Those are all channels that are pro-Trump.
Yeah.
Anti-Biden. They're going to get them all taken down prior to the election. And trust me, because I have had the original Broken Patriot channel banned. Oh, you got to jump through some serious hoops.
Cool.
You got to jump through some serious hoops to be able to start up another channel with the same name.
Yeah, but can't they just do it on Rumble? Rumble's got free speech.
Yeah, but they're going to go after Rumble too. Because
I guess you can't restream. I don't know why you can't restream the news, because it is the news.
I know that's what everybody's saying. And
it's not like they're restreaming a private channel.
The video that I did where I said I'm not going to restream it.
Thank you, Tim.
There's a link in there to the Timcast video. You guys need to all go and watch that. Because, lawsuit was thrown around in there. Lawyers were thrown around. And this is two of the biggest streamers out there saying this.
Oh, yeah.
And if they're worried about it.
I know Benny Johnson said he wasn't streaming it.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah. He said, that's his livelihood. That's how he makes a living.
Yeah. Because the only how I got Broken Patriot, this channel, is I'm running through a virtual IP address.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, it doesn't show that I'm in Arizona.
Oh.
And it's through a different email and everything. Like I can't do anything on YouTube, including StreamYard to my channel with the original email address that the original Broken Patriot channel had. I got banned without even a single strike, a single anything, because I was talking about the governor of the state that I live in.
Yeah.
And
they don't like that. And it's going to even be worse this time. Now that they've got the okay to take us down.
And I know everybody's like, but it's free speech, it's fair use. I'm like, you have to pick your battles.
Yes, exactly.
And battles aren't won on the internet. Battles are won at the ballot box. And
not necessarily. They used to be won at the voting box, but not anymore.
Last time I went and voted, they handed us felt tip pens that bled through the ballots.
Of course.
So go and get you a blue ballpoint pen and a black. I
don't have to worry about here because we're all red. So.
Yeah, Arizona was red too.
Yeah, well, we've been red for a long time. We're going to stay red.
Arizona was red for years, dear.
Well, then Arizona people are dumb if they voted.
Well, no, what it is that the influx of people leaving horrible states like California, Oregon, Washington. They're moving to red states because, oh,
Well,
it's a
trust me, they
nice.
didn't move to Ohio. There's nothing here. There's no jobs. There's nothing. Cold, snowy.
But yeah, everything here's changed. They're wanting to put it up for vote to take away our constitutional carry. Because
Yeah.
Arizona is a very constitutional carry state, and
Yeah, so's Ohio.
cops get called all the time. You know, some liberal would be like, he has a pew pew. Well, it's constitutional carry, and it's not size restrictive. You can, if you can buy a bazooka, you can walk down the sidewalk with a bazooka strapped to you.
Yeah, that's Ohio's the same way.
But they are wanting to change it. The only thing that I'm liking that they're wanting to do is they're wanting to lower the freaking speed limits because, like the road out in front of my apartment complex, it's 45 mile an hour posted speed limit. You run 45 miles an hour on it, you'll get ran over.
Oh, I think that's
You
pretty
run
much anywhere.
You run 65 on it, and you're keeping up with the traffic.
Nobody follows anything anymore. They just do what they want.
So, you know, 45 mile an hour speed limit, they want you to run 45. Well, put the posted speed limit at 25. And then people will run over the speed limit
Right.
because now, see, I don't speed
I don't either.
because I don't see a need to speed.
Right. Now, in my younger years, when I had my Camaro, I used to rev it up pretty good.
Well, I did the same thing because I had cars that were, according to the insurance, were, you know, this little tame little car. But if I ever wrecked that car and my insurance man saw what I was driving, oh, he would have banned me in a heartbeat. I had cars where the engine was sticking halfway out of the hood, making like
Oh my
eight
goodness.
or 900 horsepower, full roll cages. But according to the insurance, it had just a tame little V6 in it with a little automatic transmission. It was a little secretary's car that, you know, you would drive to the grocery store and to church on Sunday. Not this, you know, race car that would run a 10-second quarter mile.
Right.
You know, you rev it up and dump
That's
the
right,
clutch. And,
Wyoming. That's right. Wheels were made to roll.
yeah.
Absolutely right. You know,
Oh,
it took
my,
me
my,
4 days to figure out how to get my YouTube intro on to StreamYard.
oh, your volume on your intro
Yeah.
needs to be dropped down a lot.
All right.
It was way loud.
Yeah, I'll turn it
And
down.
I leave that comment on every channel. It's like, bro, your intros like blow my speakers out. Or, you know, your intro, which is supposed to be no longer than like 20 seconds. I've seen people have intros on their channel 5 minutes long, and it's
That's
like,
crazy.
I want to watch your video. I don't want to watch your
Right.
intro.
Yeah.
And yes, there's channels out there like Byscript Garage, which is a great channel. He has a long intro, but it's a really cool one. But he's also got over 1 million subscribers, and he's allowed to have a long one. And sorry if I can't read your comments, guys. With my health problems, my vision is gone.
Sapphire says in DC it's storming really bad. They've had 2 trees that have fallen close to where they're at, but they can't see where they fell at.
Oh, well, hope everybody's fine there. We had rain here the other night, and I slept right through it. My daughter said she had rain last night, like storms and wind and stuff, and she was all like, the ground ain't even wet here. And I'm like, dear, you live 50 miles away from me. She goes, yeah, I know. I just drove here. And I'm like, oh, by the way, at the end of the year, we're moving 3 miles farther east and 3 miles south. And she's like, you're moving again? And I'm like, yes. She didn't know my apartment got flooded.
Oh, wow. Did it?
Yeah, we had a humongous flood here, and this whole room that I'm in had 2 inches of water in it.
Oh, wow. Wow.
The only thing that stopped the water from going into the rest of the place is I got a shop back that you can hook up a garden hose to drain it, and it will suck up water and drain it out at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
But still, has the manager contacted the 3 apartments that got flooded? No. We all went into the office together 3 times, and she would close and lock her office door.
Really?
She would make the assistant managers talk to us.
C for Freedom said to tell you that she is praying. There's the Gator, please tell Broken I'm praying and love is by his side always.
Oh, everybody needs to pray because, like I told my daughter, I'm not ready to go.
Yeah, we prayed today, and then we prayed when we first started. So,
But I'm like, I am not ready to go nowhere. And of course, there was a comment like, well, yeah, you're saying that you're not ready to go, but you're smoking a cigarette. And I'm like, I've smoked cigarettes since I was 14 years old. Yes,
yeah, Fly. I think so. Yeah, we
I've,
can come on and talk about it after
I've,
it's over with.
oh yeah, we could talk about it after it. But it's like, I have slacked off on coffee. I'm drinking more water. I don't drink soda anymore.
Yes, water is very important.
Especially now since they got all those little flavor things you could put in there.
Oh yes, I just drink plain water.
Yeah, I drink just tap water, which everybody's like,
Oh, I don't drink
oh,
tap water.
gross, tap water. And I'm like, you bathe in it, you brush your teeth in it, you wash your clothes in it, you cook in it, you make tea with it, you make coffee with it.
I like bottled water, not because it's not because it's better. I just like the convenience of the bottle.
Well, I just take whatever empty plastic bottles I have and I fill them back up 3 or 4 times. And then after that, I throw the bottles out.
I
Like
drink it
this,
too fast. I
like-
will be in the kitchen filling it up all the time.
like, well, I've got like a dozen of these in there. This is a tea bottle from like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
My wife was like, I don't know how you can drink that damn sweet tea. And I'm like, you're from Ohio and you hate sweet tea.
I don't drink sweet tea. I don't like any tea. I drink 1 cup of black hot tea in the morning because it helps your cholesterol and your blood and all that good stuff. So I drink 1 cup.
But so with these 2 new meds, that puts me up to 14 pills a day. Half of my bathroom counter is covered in pills.
If you have open heart surgery and they fix it, they'll throw away about half of those.
Good.
They
And
did
then-
me. I don't take half of what I used to
And
take.
then I will have an auctioning off the massive stockpile that I have because, like, everybody preps with food and stuff. I prep with meds. And yes, some of them are many years old, but a many-year-old heart med is better than no heart med.
I didn't have any left over. Well, I did, but they went down the toilet.
My cardiologist asked me if I was taking a baby aspirin, and I'm like, no, I was taken off of that 2 years ago.
Really?
And he goes, well, get back on it.
Yeah, I take one every day.
But yeah,
And it doesn't have to be a baby aspirin. I get the aspirin, the 81 milligram or whatever it's called.
well, that's the baby aspirin. That's the low dose baby aspirin.
Right, low dose, yeah.
But what was funny is after he came in and talked about the medical stuff, then he was like, hey, I got a webcam now. And I was like, all right, what did you get? And he's like, the AverMedia 4K. And my daughter's like, looking at me and looking at the doctor all weird and stuff. And I'm like, I'm helping my cardiologist set up streaming without, blatantly coming out and saying that, hey, I'm helping my cardiologist set up streaming.
Right.
Because his thing is there's so much misinformation out there
Oh yeah,
about heart
absolutely.
and blood flow and stuff. And he's tired of getting patients in like me that have been through the system and have got horror stories about cardiologists almost killing us, not giving us the right test and stuff.
Yeah, see, I've been blessed. I have very good doctors, and I've never had to go through that. My doctors have been amazing.
My daughter was kind of jealous, impressed. I don't know what you want to call it. That all within a 1 mile area is the Banner Heart Hospital, my cardiology office, which is attached to the hospital. It's a 4-story building. They have all 4 floors of this
Nothing wrong
building,
with getting ready, Fly. That's for sure.
and that the lab place is right there. My primary care doctor is right there.
Hmm.
The surgical center is right there. And she goes, I got to drive all over town to do this. And I'm like, well, you need to pick up and move to East Mesa. And she goes, Dad, I'm not that old yet. And I'm like, what? So you're saying I'm old? She goes, Mesa, especially East Mesa, is a retirement community. She goes, that's why they have 55 plus communities all over the place.
Yeah,
And
so
I'm
we
like,
don't have
yeah.
that here. We've got a couple, and that's it.
And when I turn 55, me and my wife will happily move our asses to a 55 plus.
Right. Well, I'm way over. I'm way over 55. So
Well, I turn 50 if I make it there November 29th, which
I'll be 66 here real soon.
I'm gonna do a you look amazing for 66. I might say.
Oh, thank you.
But
Yep, I will be
you know,
66 in a couple
I'm gonna
months.
do a all-day stream. It'll probably be the most weird, random, messed up stream ever, but I was diagnosed with stage 4 congestive heart failure 7 years ago,
Same. So was I.
and I'm still here.
Yep, same.
And if my daughter saw that I was on a live stream right now, she'd kick my butt.
See, they don't understand. But I mean,
I'm like, the people on the internet must know. I'm like, because there's so many people that if I didn't, put a video up after I got home, or the one that I did after I was out of the surgery, that they would think that I'm DOA.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
they would be freaking out. I'm like,
That's why when I had surgery, my open heart, my daughter had people's phone numbers that she could get a hold of and let them know how it went for me,
yeah,
because she
I'm like,
doesn't know the people, but I gave her their phone numbers.
and I'm like, I got over 5,100 subscribers, and I got like thousands of followers on all the other platforms.
Really,
I'm like,
Barbara? 59? You're still a baby. I wish I was 59 again.
I never want to go back.
I don't want to go back because that would mean I wouldn't have my kids, and they were my world and still
But
all are. So
I kind of wish I had a time machine to go back and beat the holy living shit out of my 18-year-old self. I probably wouldn't be able to do it because I was a very muscular dude at 18. I grew up on a farm. I played
yes, we did.
football. I had a 30-inch waist when I graduated school. Now it's like you might have to double that 30.
I don't have any regrets of anything I did, because if I regretted anything, then that means I regret having my kids, because my kids were I left home when I was 15, and I was on my own, and then I started having my kids, and they were my world, because I was going to make sure they had the best life ever, because I didn't, and I was going to make sure they did.
Oh, there goes the neighbor's puppy dogs out.
So I would never want to change anything, because I would never want to not have my kids.
Yeah, see, here's something that people don't know about me. When I was married to my second wife, I went and had the little snippy snip. I never wanted to have kids. She never wanted to have kids. Well, my second wife turned out to be a humongous racist. Told me I was a stupid redneck for wanting turkey for Thanksgiving. We had tacos for Thanksgiving.
Heck yeah, I'll eat
Well,
tacos for Thanksgiving. I don't
well,
like turkey. I mean, I
well,
do,
she
but
had tacos.
not like on a
I
not
went
like a
to
bird.
Denny's and had a turkey dinner.
That's right, Wyoming. Absolutely. That's how I feel about my kids. Yes.
So, I divorced her, met this stripper, which is, weird to say that this old fat guy got a stripper as his third wife, but she had 2 kids. I drove her home from the club one night. We hit it off, and 6 months later, we were married. So that's where my son and daughter come from. They are my late wife's kids. And that's why me and my dad haven't talked since my late wife died.
Oh yeah.
Because he told me, you got to make a choice: the family or those effing kids. And I'm like, well, I'm staying here with these effing kids, and we haven't talked since.
Really?
I don't talk to my brother because he's an ex-con and tried to murder his wife. He said it was all a misunderstanding, and I was like, bro, she was in the bedroom above your living room, and you shot holes in the ceiling with a shotgun.
I don't know. I have a big family, and we all. I mean, well, my older brother passed away, so there's me, and there's Carol, and there's Michelle, and there's Rodney, and there's Patty, and there's Rhonda, and there's
Yeah,
Chris, and then there's Vic. So there's 8 of us, and we all get along.
holidays are very big in my family. My daughter will, like, the amount of money that has been spent on my granddaughter's 5th birthday. I know my wife has spent close to $1,000
Oh my lord!
for a birthday party.
Wow.
Like, we have a whole corner in our apartment with like all the school supplies she had on her list. Like, my wife went on Amazon, bought everything.
Well, I do that for my granddaughter too. She puts out an Amazon gift list. When I was working, I don't now. When I was working, I just bought everything on it.
But
Everything.
it's like my
I haven't done that in
my
years. I can't do that
granddaughter likes Paw Patrol, and she likes Hello Kitty.
now.
So we're getting her a Paw Patrol cake and a Hello Kitty cake
Nice.
because that's what the favoriteest Pawpaw in the world. Which she said that in front of the rest of the family. That, oh, you're my favoriteest Pawpaw in the whole world, and I'm like, because I don't buy you stupid gifts. I buy you what you want.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
last,
let me tell you a little story about that, okay? Because my youngest child, her grandpa had a lot of money, her dad's dad, but her grandmother, her dad's mom, didn't. So dad would buy everything that she wanted, every single thing. Didn't matter what it cost, it was hers. Mom couldn't afford that. So I felt that he was using my daughter to make her grandmother look bad. And uh, I think that my daughter became very spoiled, thinking she was always going to get what she wanted. And if her grandma didn't have it, then, she got a little attitude. I didn't like that. So I made him stop. I'm like, you have to stop. You can't do
well,
that.
we tell her for Christmas, you get to pick out 3 big gifts. And if they're like way expensive, like she got this battery powered,
C4, I never had a birthday party. Not, I
like
mean, I did when I was 50,
she
but not as
wanted
a
this
kid.
really awesome battery powered Jeep that the parents could drive with a remote and everything. And it was like, I think like $300. Well, we all chipped in. But you
Yeah.
want to talk spoiled? The other grandpa, Papa Shane, is already working on a custom Harley for her.
Jeez.
Like, so when she turns 16, instead of getting a car, she's getting the keys to a 100%. Fully
Heck yeah.
custom. Better
take
than
that.
like Jesse James or any bike builder could build. Custom Harley.
I would take that. Definitely.
But I was like, do we even know if she likes motorcycles yet? Have we even set her on a Harley and revved the engine up? She might be
I used to
totally.
ride with my dad many years ago.
And I was all joking with them. I'm like, you're going to be mad if she turns into a sport bike girl and not a Harley girl. And he
That's like
goes,
letting your kid become a Michigan fan.
and he goes, she's going to be a Harley fan, whether she likes it or not. But yeah, we always chip in with all the parents. And then my wife will go above and beyond because she
Yeah.
likes shopping at Goodwills. She'll go into a Goodwill and spend 6 hours there.
Oh, I can't do that.
And I'm all like, all right, I can go spend maybe a half an hour. And then it's like, all right, you could just,
Tammy.
I'll go somewhere else and look.
Tammy, go to the gym. Just work a half an hour every day.
We have a gym in our living room,
Yeah, I work out. Well, I did. I haven't
which
this week, but
which
I go
freaked my
3 times a
daughter,
week for 2.5 hours.
which freaked my daughter out when she walked in my front door and she goes, "Where's your living room?" And I'm like, "You're in my living room." She goes, "I'm in a gym. There isn't a couch, a chair, a coffee table,
Yeah,
anything
that's
in
like,
here." And I'm like, "No, there's a treadmill, an elliptical, an exercise bike, a weight rack, a incline bench, medicine balls, a big air up ball that my wife uses." Which I wish I would have had the camera rolling on it because I tried to sit on that big air up ball one time
Wyoming. Stop
and
it.
ended up on my back.
I got to lose about 30 pounds and then I'll be happy.
But I'm down to 294
That's
from my heaviest was 310
really.
because it's kind of hard to work out when you start doing anything. Your heart feels like it's going to beat out of your chest.
I think mine was maybe 160 at one time.
Now, the skinniest I've been in recent years was after my wife died and I got down to 210 pounds.
Yeah.
I looked like a crackhead, and everybody's like, "Bro, are you doing crack?" And I'm like, "No, I'm eating one pack of Top Ramen a day.
Yeah.
That's all I could afford." So
Wyoming, you're cracking me up.
when you can't eat, I mean, the weight comes off. But
Yeah.
I looked horrible. My cheeks were all like all sunken in and stuff.
Yeah. Some people, if you lose too fast, that's what happens. Or people are used to seeing you bigger and you're not. Like just maybe 5 years ago, I weighed like 90 pounds. And then I got sick and didn't quit working. Hi, Tracy.
Oh, I did drink 2 little baby sodas at the hospital
Did you?
because she goes, "Well, we have coffee." And I'm like, "No, no, no, I only drink my coffee." Like, if I were to come to your house, I would bring my coffee maker, my coffee creamer, and my coffee because I don't know what kind of coffee you drink. And it
I
probably,
use Folgers Colombian.
no, I drink Uban, an old school
I've never heard of
coffee.
that.
It's one of the very first original coffee companies.
And I have just non-dairy creamer. That's it.
But
No pumpkin and no sugar and none of that
she
stuff.
goes, "Well, we have Coke Zero." And I'm like, "I've never had a Coke Zero."
I like Coke Zero.
And now I
Oh,
like Coke Zero, but I was like, I took a couple of drinks out of it and I held the can up and I'm like, "Hey, this is missing something." And
yeah,
she goes,
I like Coke Zero and 7-Up Zero.
she goes, "What's it missing?" And I'm like, "A shot of bourbon." And she goes, "You're not supposed to drink." And I'm like, "I know, but it's hard for me to drink a Coke without some bourbon in it. Of course, my daughter was like, "Dad," and I'm all
Oh,
like,
how was their trip, Tracy? Everything turned up good for them? That's awesome. They're home safe and sound. That's so good.
"Yeah, that's good."
Now you can sleep tonight.
Well, Tracy, got bad news. They weren't able to get the blockage out of my heart. I got put on 2 more meds, and if these meds don't work, then they're going to cut my ass open.
Two Finger, I didn't do anything. I think it had something to do with hippies. Uh, it was on hippies end because I've never had that problem before.
Now,
And
see,
when she was on the other day with Big D, it was the same thing.
every time I, you know, live stream and stuff, always have headphones on, because what it does is your microphone is picking up the speakers and it causes feedback. It
Yeah, but
will
it's not.
cause so many issues. And mainly if you're trying to do it via a cell phone.
Yeah. Well,
Like you can't turn it down enough. And I just bought these at the dollar store at Dollar Tree for $5.
I don't
And
like to wear those. I like because I like to be able to hear. I live alone, so it's better to be able to hear what's going on
well,
around me.
these don't block out any noise or anything. But now
You'll see me.
I can plug headphones into my microphone and hear what I'm saying over the mic.
Mm.
And it's funny. I don't know how many times I've been live streaming with the door right there, and my wife tried to come in here and scare me, not realizing that I'm looking at a camera, I'm looking at myself, I can see the door. It's like you can't scare me. But
Yeah,
even
I
when
like to be able to know what's going on. I live by myself, so
well, Wyoming, these aren't
and I
over
don't
the
have
air.
my little
They're
friend isn't in here. It's
like
in the
on air
bedroom.
ones. And no, all over the ear headphones aren't noise canceling. You have to get the ones that say active noise canceling on
I
them.
don't know. My daughter just got a new pair for her work, and I haven't wore them. I seen them, but she looks cute in them, and she's just sent me a picture, and I go, "Oh, that
Now,
looks so cute." And she
my
goes, "They're
my
not
old
cute, Mom."
my old set are active noise canceling. You could put them on without any music playing through them and hit the noise canceling button, and you can't hear anything.
Yes, I don't like that. I like to be able to hear. I like to know when my cat's ripping something apart or she's climbing up, getting into
But
something.
yeah, this is gonna suck. And oh, when I told my wife what the doctor said, she was all like, I had a feeling that it was going to come down to open heart surgery. And I'm like, well, think about it. You got to think positive. It will draw subscribers to the channel. I'll get views. And she goes, it's not all about your channel.
Trust me, you're not going to, if they cut you open, I just had it done. You're going to have 8 weeks of not getting up, not wanting to get up. You're going to feel sick. Your chest is going to hurt. You got to sleep in a chair. It's not good because you can't push yourself up because you can't push your chest.
I will
Yeah.
still make a video. I don't care. My
More
arm
power to you,
is
bud. Let me tell
my
you, I didn't
arm
feel
is
like nothing.
throbbing right now.
You've never had your chest cut open. I mean, I am cut from here all the way down past my right to my belly button, and they just lay you wide open. They cut all those muscles. They cut everything. They break your breast, your bones in your chest. They just break them.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's
Well,
not fun.
hopefully,
Yes,
adding a
yes.
couple more meds to
You
this
know,
cocktail
and you
I'm
totally
on.
have to change the way you eat. Totally. Or that it'd be no, I mean, if you're not going to change how you eat, the doctor straight up told me if you're not going to change anything, there's no point in doing it because you'll die sooner because you're not eating properly and you're putting the wrong things in your body, so it's not going to do you any good.
Well, we were talking about that, and I'm like, well, Doc, I'm sure you've seen the videos all
Night,
over the internet.
C4. Love you. God bless
Uh,
you.
everybody getting fake food. And my daughter was like, yeah, I bought a watermelon that was a fake watermelon. And I'm like, yeah, people have gotten avocados that are fake, blueberries that are
Really? From
basically
the
pieces,
store?
yeah, from the store. And I'm like, you ain't seeing no videos about fake hot dogs,
I mean,
but there's
I don't have TV, so I don't see anything.
fake chicken, there's fake hamburger, there's all kinds of fake fruit.
Oh, I know that. I've
And
never
I'm
seen
like,
any of it, but
I don't eat a lot anyway. And he goes, what do you mean you don't eat a lot? And my daughter was like, my dad probably lives on 1,000-calorie diet. And most of those calories are probably from coffee creamer. She goes, I have to force my dad to eat. Like he might eat a cheeseburger and that's it. Nothing else.
I've never been a big eater neither.
I used to be a huge eater.
I
I could
used
I could sit down and eat, big old pizza, the whole thing. But
Oh, not me.
I just, well, you're only, you know, 4'9". Your stomach's got to be like this size. There isn't room to be a big eater when you got a tiny
Yeah.
stomach.
Now I can eat a lot of veggies. I love veggies. I could eat veggies all day long, every day. That's why I made me a big old pot of cabbage soup, and that's what I'm going to eat all week
See,
till next week.
my favorite vegetable or fruit or whatever you want to call it, I love tomatoes.
I can't have tomatoes. I wish I could have
I
tomatoes,
used
but
to eat radishes too, but
oh, I love
man,
radishes. Yeah.
now they just tear my stomach up.
Oh yeah, they give me indigestion. I don't eat them too often, but I like them. My mom used to drink a lot, and we could always tell when she had a hangover because she would get a piece of bread in the morning, put some butter on it, slice up some radishes, and make her a radish sandwich. That's how we knew she had a
No, no,
hangover.
no. The best cure, trust me, I managed a bar for years. You have to go into work with a hangover. Sometimes after only 4 hours sleep.
Nope, not me.
You get a Gatorade, put 2 Midol in it, crush them up, put 2 Midol in it, and you take 2 Tums, crush them up, put them in it also, shake it up, and you slam it. An hour later, you're totally fine.
I never
But
had a hangover.
within that hour, your stomach's wanting to exit everything out of you. So you have to like forcibly hold it in. But after that hour, you're totally fine.
Yeah.
Because that was part of my pay as being a bar manager. After the bar closed, I got to drink whatever I wanted, and I became
I didn't. I never did like to drink.
I became a very high class alcoholic real quick. Like we had a bottle of Crown Royal that was $1,000 bottle of Crown Royal. I don't think we sold more than like 3 or 4 shots.
Yeah,
And
no alcohol. I've never. It just wasn't me. I'll drink water and
yeah,
7-Up
hangover
Zero.
hangovers are not fun. Oh my god. But I haven't had a drink in years.
Yeah. My parents were really bad alcoholics. Very bad. And I said I would never. If I'm around people that are drinking, I honestly get, and I didn't know that's what it was till my sister lived with me because she drinks a lot, did drink a lot.
Mm,
I get PTSD
yeah.
from because of growing up with it when I was a kid. And but she doesn't drink anymore. But man, she lived here, and I couldn't stand the smell of it. I hated it. She drank. I hated that she even wanted to talk to me when she was drunk. I would just be like, I'm working. I'm going to work 12 hours this week. I'm not even going to take a day off. I just don't, I never could understand after growing up like we did, why you would want to drink and put your kid through that.
Yeah, my daughter has really slacked up on her drinking, but that was because of her ex that just drove her that way. Like I have talked to you more than I did my daughter's ex.
Oh,
She
yeah.
was with them for 3 years. I've talked to you more on camera than I ever did with him. And I lived with them for a year. He was
Hmm.
the type of person to where nothing was ever perfect. And trust me, I raised my daughter to where she has more OCD than I do.
Oh,
When
so
when
is
she
my
came
daughter.
into my studio and saw that both of my side monitors are vertical, it like blew her mind. Till I showed her, well, I had to have her do it, but showed her how vertical monitors work.
Yeah, my daughter's so OCD that all her short sleeve shirts are color coordinated and all her long sleeve shirts are color coordinated. Everything is color coordinated. All the canned food is has to be facing out, and
Yeah, see, that's how I am.
I can't do that. I no,
Why
no, no.
put why put a can in the cupboard when you got to reach in there and turn the can to see what it is a day later? Put them in
Nope, I
there.
just throw it all in there. I don't
Put
care.
it in there. See, that's how my wife is, and she's always like, "I can't find anything because
I don't care. It's just me. I know
I
where I
have,
put it, and
I have my cupboard, and she has her cupboard.
yeah, I can't. I
If
just
you
do
open,
whatever. I don't
if you
care.
open her cupboard, you'd be like, "How do you
Hi,
eat this
Dana.
stuff?" Because she eats like this weird stuff that looks like bird seed. And I actually took some of it out to try to feed the birds that are always out, outside. And the birds were like, "No, bro, I would rather eat some stale bread than that stuff." What was it? Quinoa.
Kiwa.
Quinoa. Whatever the hell that is.
Never heard of it.
But now my side, everything's label out, stacked up. I will, if I buy a new can of soup and there's already a can of soup in there, that can of soup comes out. The old one goes in, then the new one goes in, labels out.
I am so bad because growing up we didn't have food. So even if I don't need food and I have some extra money, I'll go buy food. And then my daughter would come over and she'll be like we were getting food
What
together to
the
give to the
fuck?
mailman. And all my food was outdated.
Hang on, bro. You are in the wrong chat to be
Who are you
talking that
talking to?
bullshit. This Mr. Dick Vic or whatever. Mods, you need to boot. Yep. There you
I
go.
don't even see him.
He's gone now.
Oh, okay.
But he came
Yeah,
in and
so
was like, "Sup, my pedos?"
so
Yeah, see, now
I
that I
just
got the chat up on the side here where I can read it.
oh, it goes too fast for me. Um I just go I end up throwing it all away because it's outdated. And I'm like, "Oh, my cupboard needs some food in it. So let me go buy some." And then I don't eat it.
Hey, Dana's
Thank you, Tracy.
in here. Dana, I don't know if you heard, but the surgery didn't go well. They weren't able to get the clot out. So I'm put on 2 more meds. I can't type because of this.
Is that what it is, Tammy? Get them. Don't come in here cursing, talking about
Now,
pedos.
I have told
Nobody in here
people
is a pedo.
on my channel, I'm like, you go over to Gator Girls channel and cause trouble, you're gonna have to deal with me.
Yeah, I don't. If you want to
I'm
come in
like,
here and ask questions,
there's
that's fine. I
there's
have
2
no problem
people
with that.
that I protect on the internet, and that's this woman right there because she ain't hurt nobody, and my little disabled buddy Zach. Okay, we got another troll in there.
I see him, King Eric 93.
But I got
No,
this
there's
little disabled buddy, Zach, that is
yeah,
just
I
like
don't. There's not.
the
I mean,
greatest human ever, but he has cerebral palsy. He
oh,
has to
okay,
use a little voice box to talk.
okay. So you know what bothers me about people that come in there and say that they have no idea if any of us have ever been sexually abused. I have multiple times by multiple stepdads. So
They just wanting to get a rile up at
that is
everybody.
that tells me what kind of person you are. You are probably the pedo, and you get off on
See,
hearing that.
that's why I need to do that video again and make it just a video for that. You could go on your channel and there's a blocked word list
Yeah, I know. I've got
under
to do that.
it's under the community tab,
Right. I've seen it. I haven't done it
but
yet.
you could type in any word that you want blocked and it will not show up in your chat.
Right.
I have like 50 or 60 words that
I
are
mean, I
blocked.
don't understand the reason for it, and I don't want to throw people out because maybe somebody will learn something that
Not if they got that mindset
not
coming in the door.
everybody is like these people. I just don't understand it. I mean, if you're going to come in here and be like that, yeah, you're going to be gone. You want
Yeah.
to come in and ask a question and be serious, that's fine. Because
Yeah. It's like
sometimes before,
now,
some people would
see,
come in and ask why my flag was that way, and then boom, somebody would just throw them out immediately. And they
well,
just really
there's a
just ask.
reason why that flag is like that. Her flag is like that
Yeah, there is a
because
reason.
that's a nation in distress.
Yes. And some people legit just want to know my reason for it, and I don't mind telling them. Now you come in here and start calling people pedos and stuff, yeah, you're going to be gone.
Well, those are just people that vote for Biden because Biden's not a pedo, even though his daughter Ashley Biden's diary was admitted into evidence at the Hunter Biden case, meaning that it's 100%
Exactly, Wyoming.
factual
Exactly.
that our creepy president took inappropriate showers with his teenage daughter. And also, if you guys haven't known this fact, Jill Biden was Hunter Biden's babysitter.
Yeah, no.
Like, and they're all like, "Well, Trump said grab him by the pussy," and I'm like, if all you women were to hear locker room talk that all guys say, you guys would be so mad at all of us because we talk like crazy shit all the time.
Yeah.
Me and my future son-in-law Randy, we'll talk some of the craziest shit ever.
And so what if he said it? They're in a locker room. He didn't say it to you. He didn't. You just heard somebody say that. So because you don't like him, you're just going to use it,
Yeah, and
which
it's
makes
like,
no sense. It
but
makes no sense at all.
as a as a prior bar manager, man, some of the stuff women would say,
Oh, I
and
worked in a
I'm just
factory. Are
like,
you kidding me? I know. I'm
well,
like, come on.
my bar was a dive bar. Like our front door had been kicked in so many times that we had to rebuild it out of 2x4s and plywood. Like it had barn door hinges on it. It was that messed up. You had to put a chain on it through a hole in the wall next to it to lock the front door. It was that bad. There were
Right.
bullet holes in the ceiling, but that's the type of bar that you want to manage because there's so many memories in a bar like that.
I don't know that I would like that. I'm kind of more conservative. I'm just like,
But we had women truck drivers in there and stuff, and man, we had one woman in there that drove a truck for 30 years, and man, these guys would try to say something slick to her, and she'd just say the nastiest thing to them, and they would be all like a dog, like, and I'm like, yeah, you don't fuck with Tracy.
Well, guys, it's after 11. I'm
All
tired.
right, yeah, I got to go to bed
And
anyway because this is annoying the hell out of me.
I didn't sleep last night, so
Because trying to use a mouse like this sucks.
you need a touch screen. That's what I got.
I can't afford a touch screen because I would have to have 3 touch screens.
Yeah, you would. Last night this went out, and I still used my mouse, but I had to get a battery, and I was freaking out. And I'm
Well,
like, I
what
didn't
I
have
need
any.
to
And I'm like,
get
use
is
your touch screen.
what I need to get is what they call an ergo mouse. Instead of you holding your hand flat on it,
Yeah.
it's at an angle.
Oh yeah, I think my daughter has one of those.
Yeah, and my wife was like, "Well, would that help?" And I'm like, "Yes, it would help."
Are they
And
still coming in, Wyoming? The last one I saw. Oh yeah, I'm going. That's right. I am going. I gotta go get some sleep. I'm about to fall asleep right
all
here.
right,
And
well,
hopefully I
everybody
can sleep.
have a great night. Thanks for your prayers. I wish they would have worked better, but
Well, you're still alive.
yeah,
You got to look at the blessing on it. There's always a blessing.
yep.
Always.
I don't know.
I,
I
I
was hoping that they'd go in there and grab that clot and yank it out of there and stick it in a jar so I could see it.
All right. I love y'all.
All right.
Stay safe. Smile at a stranger. Write a J6er and always, always be kind. God bless you all. Have a good night. I love you. See you tomorrow. Peace out. Gator out. Bye-bye.